Bodyweight strength and skills practitioners, beginners and advanced, Powerbatics athletes, Pac-Rimians. After teaching and coaching for over 20 years, I've come across two very different mindsets. It's what separates 95% of the population from the other 5%. The small minority who achieve handstands, muscle-ups, flares, flips, and freedom of movement in every aspect of life. And at the end of this video, I'll give you a challenge that you can use to test yourself. And it has nothing to do with the actual physical training. Remember, it's not that dreaded F word, fitness. It's physical training. Here it is in 15 seconds. Whole, real, local foods, water, limited supplements if any, cardiovascular training, preferably combined with variable strength and skill for 30 minutes a day. Resistance training for 3 to 5 sets of 1 to 15 reps, higher rep range for increased muscle bulk, lower rep range for maximal strength, skills training for 10 to 100 reps for mastery, flexibility for 1 to 5 minute holds, and an active lifestyle. That's literally all there is to it. But here's where most fail. One mindset focuses on the possibilities. The other mindset focuses on the limitations. And this applies to children, teenagers, adults, parents, grandparents, and everyone in between. So listen close. If you have the first mindset, one committed to building your mind and body and building it to its maximum potential from the inside out, this video will be a no-brainer for you. You see, we all have a mind that can switch between these states. And those who focus on the possibilities are the only ones who attain what they'd love to achieve. The others remain in a limited state and in a negative mindset. They watch others make achievements. They watch others taking part in coaching and community. They watch others sharing their wins and victories. And they choose, yes, choose, to complain about their age, their money, their spouse, their past injuries, their worries, their false beliefs. They look on with whatever emotions hold them back, even projecting those negative feelings onto others. You know, the haters, trolls, and victim-minded, the commenters who we happily delete so they don't have any impact on you and our community. Negative people have literally told me to my face that it isn't possible or it shouldn't be done because of whatever limiting reason they're clinging to. Then I see people who I train from all walks of life and all ages go and do those very things with success. I wonder what my 50, 60, even 70-year-old students would tell them and how they personally feel to be able to have the strength, mobility, and agility to do handstands from any angle they want. And even to do every flip in the book whenever they want, wherever they want. Never mind, I know what they'd say. They'll say, I've never felt better. I have more strength than I did in my 20s. And I'm doing things I never even dreamed of. Those statements are on the record too, in our training reels and documentaries on YouTube. But I've seen the naysayers stay in that negative place for years, going to the grave with a brain that never got it. And they make up 95% of the population. And I don't make these stats up. Seth Godin and Earl Nightingale and so many others with the data in support. And honestly, it's pretty obvious. Just look at what people consume. Media, martinis, Maggie Moos, and that's their mindset from cradle to grave. Yet I've seen others flick the switch, and now they're living their dreams. One such as PJ, a doctorate anesthesiology in his 50s, now crushing handstands from all angles, dyna combos, which are 3 to 5 move sequences, and full-on Powerbatics katas. Another is Spring, an OBGYN in her 40s with 4 kids who is now enjoying handstands, flips, and the exuberance of reclaiming her youth, and all that right alongside her teenage children Sierra and Sedona, who are doing the training as well, and are rock stars in their own right. And you want to know their secret workout? It's basic stuff like the muscle-up workout. 5 rounds, 20 pull-ups, 20 dips, regressions or progressions where necessary. But it's the mindset they have deep within that makes all the difference. The mindset shift to be decisive and committed to the possibilities, the superheroes of the Pac-Rimian universe. And that goes for all 5 elements of Powerbatics, like Clayton with hand balancing, or Venny with ninja strength, or Tyler with power moves, or Lath with free running. But when it comes to training, there's a little more to it than just buying a monthly subscription. You have the right mindset, and it's not a matter of if, but when you achieve them, until you've attained mastery. That's it. The science and the beauty of full-on physical and mental training like you should be doing, and that's part of the top 5%, is that in a world full of do-it-yourself, punch cards, free trials, drop-ins, and video dabbling, you must flick the switch to singular focus and razor-sharp clarity to attain your goals with commitment and tenacity. We don't need more plans, videos, or programs. We need the ability to identify singular goals and then develop each of them, one at a time, until holistic mastery is achieved. In order to succeed in physical training and everything else in your life, you need to do things that are always moving forward, moving upward, and moving towards mastery. The opposite is what I call the plateau of mediocrity. Most people are just doing laps on that plateau, literally and metaphorically. That plateau is a graveyard. In fact, it's the place where many has-beens, coulda, shouldas, and yeah-buts are buried. They never tried because they never believed in themselves, or they never knew any better. Either way, the results are the same. Why? They lived without goals, without dreams, and without ambitions. Because deep in their soul, they didn't trust themselves. And as a result, they wouldn't invest in themselves. They buried their talents, their gold in that plateau and died with it. That parable is straight from Jesus himself. Instead of having the courage to walk across that bridge of fear, they stayed on the side of complacency, on the plateau of mediocrity. Eventually, that complacency turned into apathy, and then the deal was sealed. Maybe you've signed your signature on that deal, or maybe you've created other reasons for not building a powerful physique and not mastering body weight strength. Listen, it's just mastering your body. It's your own body. Why the heck wouldn't a person master it? People will complain about everyone else in their life, the choices others are making, how bad the world is, what they don't have. But the things they do have and were given as a gift, their bodies and minds, they neither invest in, train, nor master. But whatever the reason, we've heard them all. That's why we just decided to simply make content for free that anyone can watch, and then only work with those who say screw it and do it. It could be for their children. It could be for themselves. It could be to support their spouse's dreams. On the other hand, at some point in life, people give in and they gave up. Perhaps you live in a situation where financial decisions are always difficult because you lived according to a very popular but untrue paradigm. School, job, retire, die. You saw yourself giving in, not achieving your goals, and allowing yourself to go down with the Titanic. But now is the time to take control. Let's burn the book and write a new story. If any of that sounds like you, this will literally transform your life. You'll be transformed mentally. You'll be transformed physically. And you'll build confidence, discipline, work ethic, focus, and an unbreakable mindset. You will build the 3 C's: community, commitment, and courage. And that love will pour into others' lives in the most positive ways. But it starts with being brutally honest with yourself. Which mindset makes up the bulk of your day? The mindset of limitations or the mindset of possibilities? Ultimately, it's your choice. It won't be easy, it won't be fast, but it is your choice daily. Here's a simple challenge you can use as a test for yourself. It will last 24 hours. Decide on a physical goal. Not a numbers goal like weight loss, which just isn't sustainable, or all-around better strength, which is just a nebulous idea and not a goal, but an actual goal, a dream you've had in the past, like a muscle up, your first pull-up, flip, back limber, splits, or handstands on demand at all angles. Then talk about that goal with everyone in your day, your friends, family, and coworkers, and think about your goal. How many thoughts and words come from yourself and others that detract from your goal, that are negative, that sound like, you can't do this because. And then how many thoughts and words propel you towards it? What foods, things around your house, and places you visit will help you achieve that goal? Even just mentally, be brutally honest with yourself. What kind of mindset do you have? What kind of mindset do those around you have? And now the true test. Analyze your mindset results while standing in a horse stance for 120 seconds without wavering. It'll be very clear, very fast. And as you can see, it's more than just a challenge or a mindset, but rather a lifestyle. Not many will even attempt this challenge, and they'll remain in the 95%. But if you take it, it might change the rest of your life. And if you want to train with us, we'll work together to make this transformation a reality. Our team will work with you to make it happen, step by step, puzzle piece by puzzle piece. Yes, it'll be hard, but if you show up committed, decisive, coachable, and resourceful, there's no limit to what we can accomplish together. If you're ready to build total body weight strength and skill and construct your most powerful physique, then apply today. Here's how it works. First, we want to get to know the folks reaching out to us and what you're trying to achieve. Next, we'll go through the initial assessment, uncover any roadblocks or weak links, and then build a game plan for moving forward. And finally, if it's a good match to work together and you're 100%, 10 out of 10 all in, we can go over the enrollment process at that point and get you up and running in a couple of minutes. That's it. So here's the bottom line. You have to flick the switch. You have to choose the mindset, and you have to engage in the physical training. And you probably have questions, so schedule a time and we can go into greater depth. And I'm looking forward to everything you're gonna crush. See you in the next video and in training soon.